Is LFG hurting Destiny? What is going on, Guardians? I've come to you today with a new video to pose a very curious question to you, and that is LFG hurting Destiny? Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking right now, how can something that is positive for this game actually be hurting this game? How can something that's been designed to help us find people, find players, and find events, something that's going to hurt this game? Well, sit back and let's talk about it. So here it is, everybody. This is it. Group Finder, Destiny's LFG, campaigns, dungeons, raids, world, Fireteam, Pinnacle, Crucible. If you want to do it in Destiny, there it is. If you don't have the people to do it with, here it is. If you want to do advanced in-game content and you don't have the friends to do it with, here it is. Campaign, there it is. Edge of Fate, Final Shape, Lightfall, Witch Queen, Beyond Light. Beautiful. Dungeons, Sundred, Vespers, Warlords, Ghosts, Spire, Duality, Grasp of Avarice. They're all here. You want a raid? Guess what? LFG's got you guys set up. Desert Perpetual, Salvation's Edge, Crota's, Root, Vow, Kingsfall, Vault of Glass. If you want it, and if you want to do it, and if you don't have the people to do it, guess what? Bungie's got you covered. You can do Pinnacle Ops, Coil, Heliostat, Presage, all of them. Every single one of them. Look at this. Look at all the wonderful things that we have in our game that LFG and Group Finder can help you do. Want to do Crucible? Boom. Get a team together. Go in there and romp and stomp some people for a while. Get those rewards. So how is any of this bad, Guardian? How is any of what I'm showing you bad? How does this hurt the game? Well, the problem is we're looking at this from a player's perspective. We're looking at this from how this benefits us. We're not looking at this from how it hurts us. And how does it hurt us exactly? Well, let's take a step back and let's look at it. Now, as everybody can see on the screen, this is the portal. We all know what this piece of garbage looks like. It's one of the main failures of the current state of Destiny, something that I've gone over ad nauseum again and again and again. You can see everything you need to do. You come in, it's boiled down our game to the most basic, boring elements, and it's all right here in front of us. You got your solo ops, your Fireteam ops, you got your Pinnacle ops, and you got your Crucible. So there they are, the entirety of the game. So once again, how does LFG hurt Destiny? Well, if we come over to solo ops, we notice obviously solo implying singular, one Guardian. There it is listed. Fireteam, 1 through 3 Guardians. That's what a Fireteam is in Destiny. Destiny dared to be different from all the other style games, and instead of doing 4, they went with 3. Of course, because of classes, but you know. Pinnacle, once again, 1 through 3, and Crucible, 1 through 6. This is great. Everything's laid out. We know exactly what we can and can't do. You see across the screen, we got quick ops that we can jump into. That's beautiful. Matchmaking is on Proving Grounds. Gotta love it. Let's go look at Fireteam. This is awesome. Right in there, we got Fireteam ops. So incredibly good. Proving Grounds. Once again, it is match made. We can do Reclaim, Fallen Bunker. Well, you can do it. I don't like doing that. It's actually one of my least favorite activities right now. We got Fallen Saber over here as well, and it's matchmaking as well. Cool. Look at all these tabs here. We got a ton of stuff to do over here in Fireteams, and we don't even need to go looking for people. It's right there. And look at this. We're going to do liminality. That's awesome. There's people. I'm going to get a ton of drops, and that. Wait a minute. There's no matchmaking there. Okay, what about Conductor's Keep? And there's no matchmaking there. Behemoth, there's no matchmaking there either. So every single one of these tabs, there's no matchmaking. Each of these sections containing 3 events, 15 in total, and we can only matchmake on 4. So this right here, this is how LFG is hurting Destiny. You see, we have all of these events with all these massive amounts of bonus drops that you can see as I scroll through here. 3, 3, 3. Some of these I think are capped. I don't know if 3 is the cap. You guys can tell me in the comments below, but 3 across the board. Look at all of these drops that if I went through and spent the time to do all this, I could probably kick my level up 30, 40, 50 points. But I have to go to LFG to do it. Bungie took away matchmaking from Fireteam activities. That makes no sense to me. And as I've said a million times, that math ain't mathing. This is a Fireteam event. Every single one of these activities in here should be match made. Every single one of these activities here should allow us to automatically pair with Guardians. I shouldn't have to go to LFG to find somebody to do the Warrior, to find somebody to do Glassway, to find somebody to do the Delve. These should be in a rotation system that allows you to go in, click on this one, and somebody that's rotating through a strike playlist kicks in with you, and there you go. Devil's Lair, the same thing. Glassway. All of these different events should have matchmaking. It is Fireteam Finder. It makes no sense that you have to go find it yourself. This is supposed to be set up for us to do it. And to me, this is just lazy. This is Bungie not pulling all of their resources into one pool and making this happen. This is sticking all their resources in a kiddie pool while the majority of Bungie's staff is currently working on Marathon to fix it and get their mistakes correct. So, to me, this right here, this is how LFG hurts Destiny, because it allows them to throw off the time to code it, the time to make it work, and it allows them to throw it onto our shoulders so they can use those resources in another game to make it work. Now, I know what's coming. I've seen what's coming in Renegades. I know the changes that are coming in the Vanguard list, and honestly, I'm really excited for a lot of the changes. But I'm sitting here with bated breath because I'm going to be honest to you. Hopes in front of me, disappointment behind me. That's basically the pathway we walk with Bungie lately. But as you walk through this, as you look at all this, I mean, there's even matchmaking in Pinnacle, Heliostat, the Coil, but not Presage. Not Nightmare of Gowron. None of these other events have matchmaking. They could. Contest of Elders. Why doesn't that have matchmaking? Widow's Court. Why doesn't Onslaught have matchmaking? Why? Because you need to go do it yourself, Guardian. Look, one of my biggest aggravations with this game is the fact that they throw so much of what we're supposed to do on our shoulders and we consider it cool. Ooh, this secret effect. We don't know what we're doing and we got to figure it out for ourselves. When in reality, they just wiped out an entire team that would be responsible for building everything to dictate to us how things were handled. Yeah, it's cool in a raid or a dungeon, but in some of the other elements of the game, it just feels unnecessary. And they've proven with a lot of their events, including the dungeon event we had with the 9 that came through, that they can build a system that teaches the players how to do stuff. And I've said in the past how I think that this is a negative that they have not, because they've shown they can do it. It put a lot more people into dungeons. It put a lot more people playing endgame content. And it gave a lot of players that were worried, nervous, or maybe afraid to go in and try content that they've not played before. And the reality is we need as many people playing this game as possible right now. You guys have seen the numbers. It's plummeting. The fact we went from almost 3.8 million at the release of D2 and we're down to a couple 100,000 people online. The loss is catastrophic. We need Renegades to succeed. We need this game to come back and they need to fix it. Because if they don't, well, let's be honest. There's probably not going to be much of a game left at that point. So this is how, to me, LFG hurts the game, because it has allowed Bungie to basically use a crutch, a system that they don't have to code for, that they don't have to worry for, and put the oneness on our shoulders. This is how I feel that something that is extremely beneficial to us, that is extremely helpful to us, is also letting us down. And not for any of the reasons that it was created, but for the reasons that now Bungie can use it and rely on it to carry a lot of the weight that they should be doing to put us together. Because remember, these are the same people that have constantly told us we need to play together. We need to spend our time together playing. And then they make us go find each other to play. So anyways, I thought this was just kind of ironic, almost hypocritical on their part, the fact that they do stuff like this. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you agree with me or if you don't. I'm sure a lot of you aren't. I'm sure a lot of you might just think my logic's misguided, and that's fine. Let me hear about it. Don't like it? Tell me. If you love it, you agree, or if it made you consider a different option, let me hear about it. So anyways, guys, I hope you're having a most excellent day, most excellent evening, enjoying whatever games you're playing, enjoying whatever you're doing, and I just hope overall you're having a great life. So until the next time we talk, you have a most excellent one, Guardians. Talk to you later.